ladies and gentlemen. This is Nord Not Work, and this is a new series I'm starting up. I've got the idea from watching NICAD and his city construction survival map. Um, Never done a YouTube channel before, so you'll have to bear with me if the recording isn't awesome to begin with. Um, You can see I've named the world This is a Bad Idea because, frankly, I think this is probably a bad idea. I'm going to be doing a city construction challenge where resources are limited in what you can use until you've reached certain objectives. For instance, you have stages. Stage one being wooden tools only. You cannot use stone, you cannot use iron. You're pretty much limited to the most basic junk you can get in Minecraft. So, without further ado, we're going to start this up. Um, I found a seed that I liked. I had a couple of requirements. I wanted to have nice waterways. I wanted to have an open area to build and access to wood. A couple of different types. I didn't want to just be limited to spruce or only oak. So I put in a bunch of seeds and I got one that I kind of liked. So this is the seed for anyone who's interested. I haven't actually generated the world. I went and deleted it as soon as I realized it was gonna be what I wanted it to be. So without further ado, let's create the world. So here we are. It's pretty decent. I've got some cows right off the bat, which is kind of necessary because one of the rules is that to go underground, to go down there to get that coal, I need to be wearing some kind of a helmet. Can't be iron yet because we don't have access to that until stage 3. So for that guy down there, I'm going to need to kill those guys over there. Um, so I'm gonna wander around. I'm gonna find some trees. This is a giant biome. Yeah. So I will be checking back in with you guys just as soon as I get a little bit of horses. Yeah, just as soon as I get some trees, I'll be back. So just to show you guys, found my first tree. In my haste to get to it, I also found my first ravine. Um, Barely made it over this. So, I guess slow and steady wins the race. I'll be back in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, got a little bit of wood, got some basic tools. Didn't figure I needed to show that because pretty much everyone's seen a pickaxe made and a crafting table. So now the sun's going down, and I yet to have a shelter. But I came back to kill these cows, and over the hill, lo and behold, salvation. So I'm going to be heading over here and curling up in a corner and crying like a baby while the zombies wreck house. Um, oh, that's a creepy sound. But this could be good. One villager, really? One. Okay. So, put that there. Is there anything else to this village? Just tons of horses. So no. Okay, well, I have a villager friend now. I'm gonna name him Pete. Yeah, let's go for Pete. Oh, crap, the babies. Awesome. Be back with you in a bit. You know, Pete, normally in a situation like this, I dig down and get some cobble. But the cows only gave me four. Okay, guys, I'm back. Recovered from the baby zombie attack. Was able to get most of my stuff back. And when I came back, I decided to have a little chat with Pete here. And he agreed that if I wanted to, I could move in with them. Wasn't that nice of him? So, I think this is where I'm going to build. I've spent a little bit of time gathering some resources. As you can see, I got some cows, I got some sheep. Pete has his own little room. He was just a little 200 foot in the starter home that he had. So, my eventual goal with this is to try and maybe get another zombie villager, use the game mechanics to turn them back into a regular villager, and let them breed like crazy to populate the city. Now, that's little ways down the road. I can't actually use gold until I think stage 5, and I can't use iron until 3, so I can't even make a nether portal to go in and get a blaze rod and then make the weakness potions. So that's little ways down the road. But for now, just gonna build up the area, make it pretty, and I guess Pete and myself will live in here by ourselves, like a couple of bachelors. Uh, like I said, I got some materials, got quite a bit of wood. I dug up the gravel path, so I'll eventually lay that back down in a way that doesn't look terrible like the pre-generated ones do. Let's see. What else did I do off camera? What are you doing, horse? You want to go in there with them? Okay. You go in there with them. There you go. Now you're with the buddies. That wasn't supposed to happen. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just still trying to get used to the Bandicam controls. And for some reason, whenever it takes a screenshot, it blows the game up like that. So I think I remapped it. I think it should be good. So, yeah, once again, sorry for that. Now, back to the rules of the challenge. I need to make 3 homes, and I need to have, I think it's 20 wheat per player that's playing the challenge. Seeing as that's only me, that means a farm with at least only 20 wheat. That's not very big, especially since I'm not doing this just to complete the challenge, but to actually build a city. So 20 wheat would never feed an entire city of people. The breakdown for this is going to be this will be the farming district. It'll be its own little community. It'll have its own little storage areas, granaries, silos. There'll be a bridge going across the river. The main city will be over there. Big city walls, city gate. There's a couple of places overlooking bluffs that might make for a good palatial residence. So that will go there. I'm thinking the mining district will be in the back there. There's some nice tall mountains that I can tunnel right into the side of. Sorry, this has been mostly a talking episode. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to lay things out, trying to get myself secure. I have gone into creative, played around with a couple of wall ideas, what I can do with just wood, since I don't have access to stone yet. And I came up with a couple that I think I like. So, sun's going down. Yeah, I think I'll probably cut this episode here because I'm still not sure exactly how much I can upload to YouTube at one time. I know they're supposed to have changed it, so if you're partnered, you can have up to like 2 gigs of storage in one movie. But I'm not sure if that partnership has gone into effect for me yet. I applied for it, but I don't know how long it takes. So I'm going to cut it here. I'll probably immediately start filming for episode 2. My goal, I don't really have any kind of set recording schedule yet. So I'm hoping to be able to put up at least 2 videos a week. But depending on, my actual job, family life, all that, we will have to see. Yeah. So I'm going to check the time. I'll be back with you. And we may cut it here. We might build one of the first houses and then cut. But I will let you know. So upon further inspection, I realized that was only like 7 or 8 minutes. So I think it's time to get started on the farm. So make some fences. Those like a so. Add some more there. So along this area will be our first little farm. Still don't have access to iron, so I can't make a bucket. So we have to work with what we got. Now, okay. First farm will be wheat. I've got some carrots from the little starter farm that Pete was growing. So those will most likely be our actual food source. We'll use the wheat simply to breed animals because we're going to need a lot of them. Got some ideas for things to do with the wool from the sheep. So let me know in the comments section what you think so far. Like I said, first time making YouTube videos. So I'm not sure if do you like them long, do you like them short? What exactly are you looking for? any ideas that you have, anything we could do that would make it interesting, just let me know. I think at some point when we need to actually name this place, might do some kind of a contest, maybe do a giveaway copy of Minecraft or maybe Steam credit or something. I don't know. Couple of these guys. Make sure we don't get any kind of mobs spawning in here. Now, I've seen a couple of these city construction challenges where it seems more like people are just doing survival. They'll do, you know, 10 episodes, they'll have one house built, they're just caving all the time. So I'm trying to stay away from that. I mean, it is the construction challenge, so mostly I just want to construct. A lot of the caving that I do will be off screen, wood harvesting, things like that. Except for when I go to make the mine. That will, of course, be on screen because I'm actually constructing a mine. If you want caving episodes, let me know. Personally, when I watch BOO or Etho or any of them, I quite enjoy the caving episodes, but I know not everyone does. So let me know. And almost done here. Right in the water. Okay, so that was way more than 20. So, first part, done! Put these back, put those with them. Okay. And I think I have enough time. I can lay out at least the frame of the first house. This does not count as the first house. They're very explicit in the rules. Any pre-built structure, this doesn't count as a farm. That doesn't count as a house. Eventually it'll all be torn down because they're ugly as sin anyway. So let's see, we want it to be in close proximity to the farm, but not in the way. I think I'm going to run the bridge probably right by this giant tree, probably right up there. So build the first house in this area. I'm trying to do this without terraforming too much. I don't want to, tear up the landscape or anything like that. I mean, a little bit of smoothing, not a big deal, but I don't want to just tear all this down to dirt and then have to build it all back up. Because in all honesty, nowadays we might do that with our construction crews. Back in, olden days, you build with what you got. You don't have bulldozers, you got guys with shovels, and trying to flatten out a hill would be a major, city work project. So, not something we really want to get into. Okay, so first house, first footer, put it right here. One. So, I'll try and keep talking while I'm doing this, but we'll see how that goes. Used to being able to just kind of concentrate and count on to myself what I'm doing. Little strange having to actually keep up commentary while doing this. Going for a pretty simple pattern. I like odd numbers. I just think it looks better. And I don't want to do this where, oh, I need three houses, so I'll just build three square blocks. No. I want to actually, a little lag there. I want to actually build. I want it to look decent. Not going to look great right from the beginning because I don't have stone. And in my creative, I built a couple of houses out of wood, and they're nice, but they're very monochromatic. So it's kind of hard to make things look really pretty when it's only brown. I don't know how you guys decorate your houses, what you paint them, what kind of furniture you have. But I think if I had to live in a house that was only one color, I would go nuts. So this will do for now, but once I get access to stone, I want to come back and tear a bunch of stuff out, start rebuilding. I should probably get some dirt. So we'll do these just to get to stage 2, and then once I get to stage 3, I can actually start working on stuff. These are going to take so much wood. Ow. I'll come back for that. Now, the way I designed the wall, I'm trying to give it as much depth as possible with only having, like I said, the one color to work with. So, using blocks that already have depth built into them, like the wood, because it has that nice wood grain to it, versus just using planks. Helps it a little bit, not a lot, but it is what it is. And it's night again. Normally I'd stay up through the night, fight off the zombies, do whatever, but with the game mechanics working the way they are right now, with the zombie tracking villager glitch, don't really want to have to deal with that all the time. So I'm trying to sleep as soon as it gets dark, trying to limit. Because that first night, I didn't have a bed yet, and it took about 25 minutes for the moon to go from there to there. I sat at one point when it was right on that ridge line and watched it just go up and down for, well, I let the game run, went and smoked a cigarette, came back, still just going up and down and up and down. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon. I came across Doc M77 from the Minecraft guys. Came up with a pretty elegant solution for that, which is what I need the sheep for, involving carpets, and I'll show that to you in the next episode. We got our basic A-frame done. It's a little house, not huge, but these guys are kind of poor farmers. They don't have a ton. So, I mean, that would be enough for, we have the entranceway. This would be like probably the kitchen, the eating area, maybe a little hearth over here. And then we'll do a second floor, which will cover this area, maybe with a couple of bedrooms. One for me and one for Pete. You good with that, Pete? Get your own room? Don't have to live in the little dirt hut anymore? Yeah, we're not talking right now. He's mad I kicked him out of the house, but he'll get over it. Alright, well, that's enough for me. Um, like I said, my name is Nord, and hopefully you guys like this. If you did, let me know. If not, let me know what I could do instead. And ow, thought I could make that. Um, Hopefully, I'll get the kinks worked out of this recording, and the next one will be a little bit smoother. All right. I will see you guys next time.